Hi all, this is KWalker28 here, and today we'll be taking a look at the National League North. Just like we did for the last video of the National League South, we'll determine who goes up and who goes down, and who misses out using points per game. Once again, two teams go down, even though they won't be getting relegated, as the leagues below will have null and voided their seasons. Two teams in the first and second respectively will go up as playoffs won't be played. So with that out all the way, let's get straight to it. Finishing 22nd and dead last is Bradford Park Avenue. We've had a torrid season this year, finishing with 34.85 points. Almost a good 8 points away from safety. A few good wins before the league was suspended against Chester and Kings Lynn, which York City fans were delighted with. Finishing in the last relegation place is Blythe Spartans with 35.87 points. Spartans have been on and off this season, with consistency being a major issue, ultimately leading to relegation this year, 7 points from safety. Just about surviving the drop is Kettering Town. Kettering have managed to avoid relegation this year on 42.67 points. They've had some decent wins under their belt, which ultimately has kept them up this season. They want to regroup and go again for next season though, to improve on their season. Finishing 19th is Curzon Ashton. The Nash have been pretty mediocre this season, saved mostly by goalkeeper Cameron Mason, who I personally think is one of the best in the league. They have a decent little ground too, as I've been to this year in my club Chester. Back to this though. They'll finish 19th with 42.73 points. In 18th is Gloucester City. Gloucester have had a strange season. Some points look like they're going to go down, and some look like they were safe. However, they pulled through and will be safe, finishing with 43.92 points. Finishing 17th is Leamington. The Breaks have had a decent season despite the league position. League defence being the issue for them overall. I feel like Leamington fans will be happy with their position and will expect more for next season. Breaks end their season with 44.10 points. 16th is Hereford. The Bulls have had a manager less longer than River Nile this year, with a grand total of 3 managers just this season. Sacking long-serving manager Peter Beadle with Mark Richards taking over, only for him to be sacked and Russell Slade replacing him. He was sacked for Josh Garland coming in and replacing Slade on an interim basis. This has affected the Bulls, meaning they finished the season in 16th, finishing with 45.30 points. Finishing 15th is Kidderminster Harriers. Kiddie, who were renowned for their pies apparently, staying up with 45.83 points. The Harriers will want to improve on this finish next season, as they should be challenging near the top, I feel. In 14th place is Alfreton Town. Alfreton have had a decent season with some big wins, which have ultimately led them to a mid-table finish. They end their season on exactly 48 points. In 13th place is AFC Telford. Telford have had a somewhat underwhelming season, some good wins but some horror defeats as a 5-2 drubbing to Altrincham back in February. However, the Bucks will end their season with a points per game average of 48.48 points. Finishing 12th with Southport. Sandgrounders have failed to impress this season, but not so much that they're in a relegation battle. Southport finishing mid-table with 50.40 points. Finishing directly mid-table in 11th is Farsley Celtic. Farsley have been madly inconsistent this season and have ended this season with 53.68 points. In 10th is Darlington, another team that's been inconsistent. The Shakers have missed out on the promotion places by 5 points, ending their season with 54.21 points. Finishing 9th is Guiseley. Some important wins for Guiseley put them in 9th place. Guiseley finished the season with a total of 55.94 points. In 8th and just missing out on the playoffs are Gateshead. The Heat were thrown down in a division last year for financial reasons. Many believe that they could go straight back up. However, this wasn't the case. Gateshead haven't hit the heights that a few thought they could do this season, and they end their season in 8th with 58.60 points. So into the playoffs now, starting in 7th with Chester. Now, my team have struggled consistently massively. The Seals managed some really good wins such as many 3-1 wins against Salford away, Curzon Ashton away. A late winner against Kings Lynn, who were top of the table going into that game. Consistency has hit the Blues hard this year, and we end the year in 7th with 59.90 points. In 6th place we have Spennymoor. They've had a good season and had some many important wins, which has ultimately led them to a 6th place finish with 59.96 points. In 5th place we have Altrincham. Also have had a good year. The Robins went a decent distance in the FA Trophy and have been somewhat consistent this season, especially after losing their star player John Johnston to Chester near January. They recruited well with signings like Elliot Durrell, Dan Mooney and Craig Marn, all former Chester players might I add. Also Alty end the season with 62.22 points. In 4th place we have Boston United. Boston had a storming run near the end of the year, until the cancellation of all games. However, it wasn't enough to send them up. They're going to finish their season with 63.50 points. Just missing out on the promotion places in 3rd is Brackley. Brackley, like Boston, were enjoying a good run of form before the cancellation happened. However, they'll miss out by 5 points in the end. Brackley end their season with 64.56 points. And the last 2 teams are going to go up. They're Kings Lynn Town and York. So who's going to finish as champions? 2nd place is Kings Lynn Town. The Linnets fall just short of the league title, ended their season with 69 points exactly. Just a 1.16 points away from the eventual winners York City. Kings Lynn have played some lovely football this season and deserve to go up this season, especially after going up last season from the league below. In 1st place is York City. Team boasting talent and Steve McNulty. York have earned themselves a National League North title and return to the National League next season. So that's how the National League North table will look if the FA decide to use points per game to the end of the season. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure you smash the like button. Don't forget to subscribe if you like this type of content. I'll be doing one for the National League next, so stay tuned for that. Thank you all for watching, I'll catch you in another video.